Hello YouTube, we got Dirt Bike Dude here, and today we're going to be putting a new clutch basket on a 2001 CR125, but I'm sure this same procedure applies to a lot of dirt bike models. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so what we have going here is our old clutch basket. As you can see, it's a stock clutch basket, and while we were attempting to rebuild the engine, I blew the bike up. Full engine rebuild is what we had to do. But as I was putting it back together, we were prying on it, being stupid, and busted off some of the fingers on the clutch basket. So what we have to do first is to get all these gears off this assembly so that we can install them onto this new Wiseco assembly. Now, I'm sure I am totally messing up that name, but that's always how I've always said it, so be mad at me in the comments, but I don't care, and that's what I'm going to continue to say. So, here it is. Pretty nice clutch basket. It's coated with a ceramic coating thing, anodized thing, whatever, and apparently they're a lot stronger and they last a lot longer. It also comes with some instructions, handy. I'm going to be referring off of those. Comes with a little 3mm hex socket so that you can do the bolts, and it comes with some new bolts for it. So let's get into getting the old gear off the old clutch basket. Now, we have to drill out or remove these rivets in some way. There are a couple methods you can use. You can drill them out. I would recommend using a drill press to do that, because if you get a little wonky with just a hand drill, it might go badly. But you can also use an angle grinder and just grind off that the top part of the rivet, and you'll grind into this top plate, but the new one comes with a top plate. So I think we're going to go the angle grinder method and just grind off the tops of these rivets. As you can see, we got each of the little studs ground off. That took a lot longer than it should have, but there it is. So our next step will be to pry off the top plate. Okay, now we're going to pull off the top plate. There we go. Okay, our next step is to pull off the main gear. Just get under it with the screwdriver and pop it off. And there it comes. Now we can pull out all these rubber pieces. Oops. Of course I got one in the dirt when it was all oily. Our next step here is going to be to press out this main center gear. We're going to want to probably get a socket that's the right size and just tap it out.
Use the big hammer.
The big boy? Okay. Found a socket. It's the right size. Just going to center it over it and start banging. And there it is. Popped her out. We also used a piece from an old transmission as a thing to set under it. Here's our washer and our middle gear. Before we go any further, I'm going to warn you guys, stick this thing in the freezer. Maybe clean it off first. Just get some carb cleaner or some brake cleaner. Clean it off, make sure there's no metal shavings on it, but pop it in the freezer because we're going to put it in soon. If you want to be doing this all in one stage. my dad's heating up the clutch basket with a heat gun, and we have cooled this down. You want to put your washer in just like so, and we're gonna just drop it in. It should go in. Might have to tap it with a rubber mallet a couple times, but it should go in. And there it goes. I want to make sure it's sealed flush with the surface. Then you're going to put on all of these rubber pieces onto the clutch basket. And they only fit one way, so you can't really mess it up. And now we're going to slide the main gear on here. Make sure that this side is facing up, not that side with the star shaped thing. Should slide right down on there. Next we're gonna put our plate on like that, and then we'll get ready to put the screws in. Okay, included in the kit, it comes with a little bit to stick your screws in. They come with Loctite already, so you don't have to deal with that. We're just going to screw it in, tighten it down in a crisscross pattern, and torque it to 80 inch-pounds or 6.6 foot-pounds. Now we're going to peen the edges of the bolts with a little punch and a hammer. So you just want to put it in the side, in the on the edge of the bolt on this side, and just make a little punch mark. I need to do one a little bit harder than that. I was wimpy. There's a better one, and do that in each.
Yep, that's good.
Now you guys have yourself a fully rebuilt... Hey, shut up! Yeah, sorry, that's my dad. And now you have a fully rebuilt clutch. Now you can put your plates in it, slap it back on the bike, and be back to riding soon. Hope you enjoyed the video, and see you in the next Dirt Bike Dude video. Like that smash button, and subscribe.